Rightio, so I've just gotten a message from Dad to come check this out in the shed. I gotta go see. I think I might know. Oh!
How you going?
What are you doing?
Look what's arrived.
Damn!
Have a look at these ones on the front.
Oh, the front runners! Oh, damn! They look good.
Pretty happy with them. I like. Yeah, the front's going to look really good. I'm just so what I'm doing with the back. These are, you know how I was talking about. I want to run a 255.
Yeah.
So these are a plus 40, and a 255 probably won't fit. But I'm going to dummy fit them with what's that? A Pro Radial. I got some from Carrie from Warflow Performance. She's donated some of her old ones for me to sort of help test fit. So I've got a 255 and a 235. So I can throw them on and go, all right, 255 is definitely too big, or 255 will fit if I machine some of this back pad off. So that's another option. So you can machine that down, take some millimeters off there, and that brings the wheel in, and then lets you have a fatter tyre.
Yeah.
On the outside, but because these are bead locked, they're kind of a bit fatter anyway, so there'll be less of a bulge on the 255. So
hopefully it works.
yeah. So that's what I'm doing. I just went and had to get some tyre valves. I've ordered the front runners from Ian at Ocean Tyres, and then we just got to figure out what size we need for the rears, and then we can order the rears.
Nice.
So the countdown is on.
Indeed.
So I'm just gonna try.
Throw these fatties on.
I watched this in a YouTube video, and it looked really easy.
Doesn't help that your bench is on wheels. Let's try locking these in.
And I can't get any weight on it.
It doesn't really help that your bench is on wheels.
Yeah, and that.
Oh, maybe if I could lock them.
There we go.
Oh. See, it was because I locked it.
Laughing. Now apparently it's just as easy as.
Whoa, they look fat.
They look so fat. Apparently. It's as easy as.
Oh, that doesn't look very easy.
No, it doesn't, does it? Maybe the rim has to sit up a bit to put something under the rim. Get it up and then you just bolt them, and there's a torquing sequence. You've got to put a little bit of anti-seize on the bolts too. So get the bolts, get a torque wrench. What else do we need? Oh, and something under the rim just to get a bit more height.
Copy that.
Stay tuned. Alright, so I've got the rim on. Just need to give it some air to seat that bead inside there. Hopefully that's an easy job. Is that even working? Yeah, going in, I believe. Oh, there we go. I missed it. Oh no. Come on, come on, come on, come on. There. This side's gone. We're running out of air compressor air, I think. So it looks tough as, except it's way too far outside the guard. Which is what we expected. I don't even know if 5mm up here is even going to help. There's still got heaps of room up in here. That's where they foul there. So my other rims are 8mm closer to there, which actually seem like they're a lot closer than that. Righto. They look tough AF, except we put that on there. There's like 20mm to the guard. They're sticking out way too far. Compared to, so these are my 255s, the Sticky Thompsons, and I can't even touch that on there. So that's a good, I don't know, 25mm more out that the other tyre sits compared to this tyre, even though there's only 8mm difference in offset. But holy,
You've got like no clearance whatsoever.
oh yeah, that's not gonna happen. So obviously the 255s on the 40 offset don't fit, which we expected. So I'm just gonna take the 255s off and fit a 235. So we see we've got a 235 here. This is a 235 and this is a 255. Can you see why? Can you see why I wanted to fit a 255? There's a massive difference. So not only just the width, but the height of the tyre as well. The circumference is bigger. So the top speed, you know, like when you drive on the highway at 100 k's an hour, your RPM will be lower. Obviously more grip. They look tougher. They feel the guards better. They just look like a more angrier tyre. So these are a reasonable size. Like they're still fine. Like normally you got a tub a car to get them out under, or at least shorten the diff. Yeah, so it's gonna fit them. It's looking likely that I'll have to order some new street radials in the 235 unless I can get those rims machined. But I don't even think even 8mm. I don't even think 8mm will be enough to get that, tuck that into the guard.
Not good.
Bit disappointing.
Yeah.
Oh. Alright, so we got the 235s on. They're a pro radial as well. Disappointingly smaller than a 255, but I mean at the end of the day they're still a reasonable sized tyre for a Commodore. You can see it's not a tyre issue, it's just the actual rim is very close to that bolt on the brake caliper there. Yeah, obviously tons of clearance on this side. Gonna have to see how they go on this side. We got the old stickometer. Still a bit of a gap there, but not 20mm like before. So I'm guessing when we drop this down it's going to look a lot better. I hope so. There's obviously heaps more room there. Heaps more room. I mean, they don't look bad, they just could be better. I might just have to shorten the diff 20mm or something, and then. But if you're going to do that, you might as well shorten it heaps and get proper dish rims. So, looks like it's 235s for now. It's not the end of the world. The front runners will look good. They'll still look good regardless, but it just could look better with some fatties on there. Like if you come around this side. Now that's a tyre. 255 on that one. So yeah, there they are. So we got some tyres on them. These 165 70 R17s, and then the 235 50s. So while we got the rims off, we're just doing a bit of maintenance on the rear axles. I'm gonna throw some new rotors on. You can see there the old ones are pretty yuck. These aren't gonna look any good behind some new rims. So, and we got some brake pads as well. We're also going to change the shocks. We got some new Vikings to go in. So we just come past here, put one set on that side, slotted rotor there to go on. It should look a little bit better.
Whoa. What are you doing over here, mate?
Where have you been?
At school?
Oh, I was looking for you this morning.
What do you mean, oh?
I'm trying these in. Look at these bad boys. These are for drag racing.
Really?
Yeah, so let's put one in here. But that you can control. They're dual adjustable.
Mm-hmm.
Dual means two. So
does it? Okay.
There's two adjustments here.
Yes.
But I was just reading, you get this little chart, and how many clicks equals what sort of thing.
Uh-huh.
There's Viking Warriors and there's Viking Crusaders. So the difference is one of them's more drag racing apparently, or drag racing only. But interestingly, you know when you normally get a shock, you push it in and it goes and it pushes back out again.
Mm.
So that doesn't.
Oh.
The rebound's on 0. So if you go like that, you can pull it out. But if you adjust the rebound, which is the pushing it back out, it's really stiff.
Oh.
So you doesn't go at all. So that's cool. And then if you do pull it out, so that's where it would normally sit, and there's 0 compression setting, that'll push in.
Interesting.
But if you adjust that to say 2, it's harder. 4, harder again.
Very harder.
So you want a lower setting for that, so it pushes in when you. So then you can squat, but then it doesn't bounce back up, so it stays squatted. Transferring the weight to the rear tyres.
Very good.
Hopefully equals some more traction.
Yes.
Anyway, so I'm gonna put them in, but do you see those bad boys over there?
What are they? Damn. They look fat. Those ones not so much. They're meant to be not fat.
Yeah, so I'll just throw these in and then we'll drop it down a bit. I'll throw wheels on, eh?
Alright. Oh. First one.
What are you doing?
What? What?
That's a rear tyre.
Oh yeah. Wrong one.
That's a rear runner, not a front runner.
We'll be back. They're a bit lighter.
Oh yeah. Clearance looks alright. I guess we can't really tell too much until we drop them down.
We'll have to go for a little drive this Harvey.
Take it for a little lap.
Go for a fat lap.
Test out the new shockies. Is that the right direction? They're directional, those ones.
Yes.
Is it?
All the arrows point forward.
Yes. Oh, they're sticky, aren't they?
You hear it?
Yeah,
That's
it's very
sticky.
sticky. heavy as a walkie, you reckon, or heavier?
Lighter, if
Lighter.
anything.
Yeah. That's good. That's what they're supposed to be.
Yes.
Looking good. Got the new brake rotor behind there. Looking
They're-
shiny.
They're not red though, the calipers.
No, they're not. So I'll have.
So that makes mine better.
Yeah, you're right. How much less horsepower do I have now?
30.
30 less.
Yeah.
Or was that 30 per caliper that's
30
red?
per caliper.
Okay, so 60. All right.
Yeah.